Going on, everybody? POA here. We're actually going to do the first of our Streets at Karlov Manor Collector Battles. And this one is kind of special because we're kind of going to have like the heavy hitters of pack battle people all going against each other. These are a couple prize packs. These are going to go on the side as I open this box shuffle packs and explain rules to how this whole thing works. We've got 4 participants. Each one's going to get 3 packs out of this box. Everything in the box, or everything in their packs, belongs to them. We're going to add the mana value of all of their rares and mythics. Whoever has the highest total and whoever has the lowest total will each win one of those extra collector boosters. What kind of is especially fun is that the patrons themselves are doing a sealed case just to themselves. So, I'm really hoping that somebody hits a serialized, because they have seemed to be pretty hard to find in this product. As in, they printed plenty of boxes, they lowered the serial number to 250 count, and they're not easy to find. So, heavy hitters, we've got Gator Coke Scientist, we've got Flipsy, we've got Future, and we got Dustin. All right, usually I would say good luck, everybody, but usually the 4 of you don't necessarily need it that much. So here we go. We're going to do this in 3 rounds. Gator Coke Scientist, you are up first. Okay, so of course the stuff's going to be right on the top. You're going to start with the Officious Interrogation for a 2. Lazav, you're at a 4. Unexplained Absence, you're at an 8. Prof's Memory, eidetic or whatever, you're at a 10. And Cryptic Coat for a 13. With an Insidious Roots in the foil borderless, that's really nice, or whatever you want to call that treatment. Secondary Showcase, I don't know. Is that a 13? 13. Okay. I'll put that one on top just because it looks cool. So 13 for Gator Coke Scientist to start us off. Flipsy. Thopta. Assassin's Trophy, very nice in the extended art foil, that's a 2. Hedge Maze, one of the new lands in the gorgeous artwork, still at a 2. Detective of the Month, new commander card, you're at a 5. Expedited Inheritance, okay, that is a mythic. I don't own this card yet, I didn't know that was a mythic. That's a 7. And another one of those eidetic memories for a 9? Jeez. Yeah, goat. Is that a 9? Seriously? That's super, super low. Yep, that's a 9. Pretty unmistakable. I usually would put the Mythic on top, but I'm going to put that Assassin Trophy on. No. I do kind of like the land cycle. It's not going to be the heaviest hitter that's ever existed, but it's pretty good. All right, Future. All right, next pack. Okay, we got the Steam Core Scholar for a 3. Okay, we got our second to the lands. We got the Meticulous Archive. Show-Stopping Surprise. You're at an 8 all of a sudden. Hide in Plain Sight for a 12, which feels like a giant pack so far. And the Doorkeeper Thrall for a 14. Another one of those Insidious Roots. And Dustin. Got new clue. Hey, there's a hit. We got Delney Streetwise Lookout. That is a 3. I'm going to sleeve that up in a second in the foil showcase. Azani, you're at a 9 so far. Counterpoint, you are racking them up. We're at a 14. Assassin's Trophy for a 16. And Azani again for a 22. A 22 and an awesome hit with the Delney. 2 Azanis in the same pack. All right, first round, we've got Gator Coke Scientist at a 13. Flipsy's in the low at a 9. Future's at a 14, and Dustin, you're in the high at a 22. But of course, 2 packs left a person, so a lot will change. So Gator Coke Scientist, next pack. We still have a bunch of mythics to go. Speaking of, Hey, a Trotta in the hard to see, but you can kind of, there it is. There it is. The invisible ink. She is a vampire after all. Okay, that is a Trotta. I'm actually going to sleeve that up because the way they did this foiling, I think it might be a little susceptible to fingerprints. Another Officious Interrogation. I guess you needed one. Or a second one. Said no idea. A Trotta, I'll admit, is one of the cards I personally was kind of hoping to get. But you can always get what you want. I don't know why I said that. All right, there we go. That's a 3. The Officious Interrogation for a 5. These invisible inks do tend to be, what, 1 per box? Experiment 12. You're at a 9. Outrageous Robbery, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good card. You're at an 11. And Homicide Investigator for, once again, a 13. With an On the Job. Okay. There are some, I think, going to be... I think there's a few uncommons and commons that are going to be more expensive than 99% of the rares in this set. So we'll keep our eyes out, but it is a collector box, right? So it doesn't have that many commons and uncommons, so they tend to be harder to get. Flipsy. So Gator Co Scientist, you're at 26. Flipsy, you're up. Krenko's Buzz Crusher for a 4. All right, another one. So we got a Commercial District, still at a 4. Sophia from the Commander deck, that's an 8. Blood Spatter Analysis, that's a 10. And a Raucous Theater. Flipsy, you are collecting the lands. Demand answers, demand answers. Oh, okay. So what was that again? A 10? What did I say? You can't follow what I necessarily said. It's what I actually write down. Words just come out of my mouth. And we'll put the next land on top. Future. Drown in Lock. Okay, so that is our special guest card, which the special guest cards are not 1 per box. And I know that while that's not necessarily the biggest hit, it is a really good card, and that is a really cool treatment. Heck, even the stupid... Which one did I pull? The, blah, blah, blah. What was the name of that one? The Tragic Slip's like $8. It's crazy. That's a 2. Krenko for a 5. Follow the Bodies for an 8. Drag the Canal. You're at a 10. Hey, Undergrowth Recon. Pretty good. That is a 13. So you're at a 27 so far, Future. That Drawn in the Lock is pretty sweet. There we go. I mean, I have to admit, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, it helps that I like borderless cards a lot, and that's what they're doing with the special guest cards. They're making them borderless. Kind of exclusive artwork and not easy to get. I actually kind of dig it. I said that a lot in the last set, too. All right, Dustin. Leyline of the Guild Pack Extended Art Foil. Very nice. That is a 4. Hey, Assemble the Players. Pretty good. That is a 6. Mob Verdict for a 10. Lost in the Maze. Seems neat. That is a 12. And a Trotta. That is a 15. Okay. So all this is going to go under Delny, but we've got, going into the last round, we've got Gator Co Scientist at a 26, Flipsy's in the low at a 19, Future's at a 27, and Dustin's in the high at a 37. I will admit, 37 feels high right now with the packs, but let's see what we've got. Gator Co Scientist. Okay, World Soul Rage for a 2. Hey, there's another Mythic. We got the Conspiracy Unraveler. I think there's a lot of people out there that are eyeing up this card pretty hard. So we'll see what it does. That's a 9. Armed with Proof. I like this card myself. I like making my clues into equipments. Sounds fun. What are you at now? A 12. Okay. Unyielding Gatekeeper for a 14. And Treacherous Greed for a 17. Is that right? I'm going to recount in a moment. Hey, there we go. Crime novelist. Don't get one of those in every box, that's for sure. $17. So that is a 43 Gator Coke Scientist. 43. Flipsy. Urgent Necropsy? That's not easy to say right there. Necropsy? Okay. What does this card do? I'm not familiar with you. That's actually kind of neat. That's a 4. And Kaya for our back-to-back mythics. That is an 8. Foreboding Steamboat. Okay. You're at a 13. You're going the wrong direction. Doppelgang. I like this one. That's a 15. And Krenko for an 18. Sheesh. Is that right? That was a lot of casting cost right there. Yep, that's an 18. Which puts you at a 37, Flipsy. 37. And you got the 2 mythic pack. You know, I'm gonna put that. It seems like a cool instant. A mythic. All right, future. Assemble the players in the showcase foil. That's a 2. Sharp-eyed rookie. I like the card. That's a 4. Take the bait. You're at an 8. Barbed Servitor. Another card that I think is kind of neat. That's a 12. And Kellen. That is a 16. Another Insidious Roots. Well, you tied with Gator Coke Scientist for a 43. So far, Flipsy, I can effectively say you are in the low. You're at a 37. And Dustin is also at a 37, going into his last pack. The question being is what's going to happen now? Incinerator of the Guilty for a 6. Well, if we have one single more casting cost, that takes the high for Dustin. And there it is, the Thrall. Actually, I hadn't seen that artwork yet. That's pretty cool artwork. Okay. So that is an 8. Merchant of Truth for a 12. 10th District Hero for a 14. Hey, and the Archdruid's Charm. Very good. Nice pull. Nice pull to finish that off. Not a bad box. That is for sure. Even without a serialized card. So hold on. What do we get here? Is that 17? 17. So that is a 54 for Dustin. So final scores. We've got Gator Coke Scientist at a 43. Flipsy with the low at a 37. Future at a 43. And Dustin in the high at a 54. Flipsy, let's open yours. If I can get it open. There we go. You have a clue. Homicide Investigator. Audience with Trustani. Okay. Tessek. Doggo. Outrageous Robbery. And another Audience with Trustani. Because, you know, they just won't talk to anybody. You have to take an audience with them. And Dustin. Here we go. Treacherous Greed. Teysa. Very nice. Otherworldly Escort. Drag the Canal. And Connecting the Dots, which seems like a pretty strong card. There we go. That's our first of really, it's going to be 5, and we're going to do a set box too. Or not a set box. A play box. Whatever. So we're going to do 5 collector battles. This is the first of the 5 of the collector battles, and then we've got one of those to go in our Karlov Manor. Then, of course, after that, we're going to have Fallout, and we're going to have some fun with Fallout. Thank you for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you tomorrow. Bye.